I think the reverse lunge is the best, but it's too good. It makes you too sore. If I have you do dumbbell walking lunges to failure, say we did it out in the parking lot and I just had you go up and down to absolute failure, your glutes get too sore. Your glutes, your adductors, everything gets so sore.
This is actually the problem with many glute exercises. It's easy to work your glutes through lunges, squats, and deadlifts, but they also come with 3 key problems. The first is that most of these exercises are taxing compound movements that target multiple muscles at once. And while this is usually a good thing, if other muscles like your lower back or even your grip are given out first, then you could reach failure while your glutes still have 7 or 8 reps left in the tank. And what's even worse is that if you already have weak or hard to activate glutes, other muscles can steal your glute gains. Now, I actually ran into this problem myself. Usually, squats would hit my glutes really well. But after neglecting my glutes for a while, once I came back to doing heavy squats, all I could feel were my inner thighs and quads taking over. It's why even if you've gotten really strong on squats and deadlifts, your glute growth just may not reflect it. And finally, soreness. It's one of the things I have hated about many glute exercises like Bulgarian split squats. The days after were brutal and it would make me dread doing them ever again. In some cases, it was even tough to recover before my next leg session, which is when Brett proposed an exercise I'd actually never tried before, but he's found extremely effective at growing the glutes without the soreness and limitations that most exercises come with.
The step up does not get you as sore.
I see.
And therefore you can perform it more frequently. And we want to train glutes 2 to 3 times a week, at least twice a week. If you can handle 3 times a week, have at it.
Right.
So we're gonna do it with body weight first. So stand up on the platform. Okay, for this one, you can have both hands up there. We're just learning the movement. So you are going to step back, keep the back leg in line with the torso, lean forward and sit way back, tap, come up. Okay, reach back even further. Tap, come up. Now, when you reach the bottom, I want you to freeze frame, because remember this pattern here?
That's stretching my
45 torso.
The exercise Brett has me suffering through is called the glute focus step down. It actually looks quite similar to a lunge or split squat, but there's one key difference. By keeping one leg in the air and following a few simple form tweaks, it forces your glutes to do almost all the work. I was honestly shocked with just how effective it was, even with just my body weight. Now, Brett does have a custom platform just for this, but even if your gym doesn't, that's not going to be a problem. Just move a bench next to any equipment or rack that you can hold onto for balance. Then, slowly push your hips back while folding over at your torso. You want to reach your back leg out until it lightly touches the ground, and then without using any momentum or boosting yourself up, drive your hips forward to the top by using the glute of your planted leg. Now, to prevent your quads from taking over, you want to try not to let your knees bend too far forward over your toes. For more glutes, keep your knee right over your foot. And lastly, do try to choose a bench height so that at the bottom of the movement, the thigh of your front leg is parallel with the ground. And if your platform is too high, you can always add a plate for your back foot to shorten the rep. And because these are so tough even with just your body weight, you can easily do this at home with a sturdy chair next to your counter. But eventually you will want to progressive overload this exercise with weight over time. And there's a way to use that weight for even better glute activation.
When you have weight in the opposite hand, this glute has to stabilize you. When you're standing straight up, it's mostly glute medius. When you go down into the stretch, it's not glute medius anymore, it's the gluteus maximus, so that it has to produce a little more activation to counteract the rotational torque imposed on the hip.
So by holding the dumbbell in your opposite hand, you're now not working just the glute max, but the outer upper glute known as the glute medius as well.